Hi everyone, it's Debbie with Book and Bujo. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. Today it's time to set up my September bullet journal. Let's start with a flip through of August. So in August I kind of had my Windows theme and had my fun Laminator project here. Then we move into my calendar, which ended up being more of like a bookcase look than a window, a set of windows, but you know, that's okay. I had my window Dutch door here, and my gratitude page, my movement and meditation and EFT tracker, my devotionals and TBR trackers, my cleaning and habit tracker, and then my dashboard, which I haven't really filled out much. My energy has not been super high in August, so haven't quite gotten to that. And then I had fun with my little extra window here. And then my weeklies, which I have been filling those out really well. And as you can see, we're not quite into the last half of August yet. And then my action plan, master list, that kind of thing. And then we have my favorites page, which I will fill out at the end of the month. And I think I'm still going to put a quote in here somewhere. I think that'll look really nice. Before we move into September, let's go ahead and take a look at some supplies. So I do have my Archer and Olive A5 white dot grid bullet journal here, which is getting a little thick. Then my everyday supplies, I have my ruler, my correction tape, Tombow correction tape. I have my nub of an eraser. I have this just generic glue tape and the Tombow glue stick, which I forgot I had gotten this before and I didn't really like it. But this time it hasn't been as bad. The other one just wasn't that sticky, but this one seems to be okay. So I hope it was just that one batch that I had. And then of course my scissors and my tweezers for stickers and my sticker peel assist mat. These ones are all from this Mist Time, you can turn it right side up, Mist Time kit that I've used quite often. So these are kind of the colors that I'm going with. And then I also have some books here that I want to use for my TBR page. And this one is from Journal Say, as is the scissors and the peel sticker assist mat. And then I'm going pretty minimal here with supplies, though. I have Tombow 990 and 555. I have my Right Tech Sign brush pen in this burgundy color, and then I have an Inkjoy Papermate in the 0.7 because I already used up my 0.5. I'm not sure how much ink I still have left in this one, but it's kind of that blue-black color for my gel pen. And then I have a few more supplies in here as we get to that point. But I did pull in some extras, the craft paper and this midnight blue paper from the Archer and Olive notepad, as well as from the Halloween one, this burgundy color. And I believe I have a few more stickers from Journal Say kind of in here as well. So let's go ahead and get started on September, which will be kind of a cozy plaid scarf blanket theme. So I'm picturing, in my head, I'm kind of picturing a blanket or a scarf that kind of has this brown and blue and burgundy plaid kind of colors, and that's kind of my theme. And so we will see what else I have in here as we go along. But I do have some Journal Say papers in here, as well as my snake, because I can't have a month without one of the snakes in it for this year. All right, so let's get started with the cover page, and this is just going to say September, and then I'm going to do a little Dutch door on this side. And as I was coming up with my theme, I was trying to decide what colors I wanted to use, and so I was kind of doing a little search on the colors for September. And of course you have kind of that sapphire color, which is what inspired the blue and the blue-black for my ink. And it also said browns and burgundies. And I was like, oh, well, that would work out really well in like a blanket or a scarf. And then that made me think of this theme as doing kind of like that plaid look. Well, I guess I am out of this ink. I will switch to my Right Tech dual color, which actually has the burgundy and the navy in it. And now for a final flip through. Kind of excited how this came out. I wasn't really sure exactly how I was going to make this work, but I like how it came out. And I found a couple of quotes. Ah, September, you are the doorway to the season that awakens my soul. And then my calendar page, or my monthly calendar. I have my moons here, and I will just put my events on the calendar here, but I could also write them down here if I wanted to. One of my snakes. And then my verse of the month is Ephesians 2:8 and 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God, not a result of work, so that no one may boast. And then my movement or exercise tracker, and meditation and EFT tapping. And September, it's finally cozy times. And I did find that from We Love Fire. And then my gratitude page. I also used my Sakura Jelly Roll pen in the gold, kind of the blue with the gold. And as I get to this side, I will write on this paper with this one. Not that I want to totally cover that up, but that will work nicely. And I have my devotionals and my TBR tracker. I will just write in the books that I read here, because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot, because there's some great readathons happening in September. Hearth and Home, so my cleaning tracker, my habit tracker here. And then I have my dashboard, and this is based off of Beth and Beyond's ELOS system, or her life operating system. And so you have Terra, which is kind of the hearth and home, air, water, fire, ether, and then any notes I could put on here. And I will just use my dark blue pen to write over the top of that. And then I have my weeklies. And I wanted to put another snake in here, so I did sneak one in there. Hopefully I don't have too much happening on those days. And on the 13th, we are going to the Toad the Wet Sprocket concert down in Phoenix. So I'm super excited about that one. And actually have a lot of stuff happening these couple weeks. I have some appointments here, and then we have the concert and heading to the library down in Phoenix to renew my membership. And then handbells rehearsals start here. And then I have another appointment here. A lot going on right in this week. So I do want to make sure I put that in here. Definitely don't want to forget that one. I'm including my weather tracker in my weeklies again, so I'll have my high and low, the sunrise, sunset, and then the moon phase here. I also got these really cute stamps, and they are weather tracker stamps. So we have lightning and thunder, so if we have a thunderstorm, a rainbow, windy days, we have sunny days, cloudy, rainy, shiny, a shiny day, so that's sun with clouds, and then a snowy day. So I've been having a lot of fun just coloring that in and doing a little stamp in here because they're nice and tiny. And I will put a link to all of the supplies that I used down in the description box below. And then lastly, another quote, and this one was from seekblessings.com, and that's September is for wool socks, quiet mornings, soft light, and the kind of comfort that doesn't need to be loud. Master list, and then of course my favorites. So what I've been reading, what I've been listening to, so whether that's music or podcasts, what I've been watching, and favorite YouTubers. And then another little quote up here, not sure where I found that one, and it's wishing you a September filled with crisp mornings and cozy evenings. And then that is it. So thank you so much for joining me today as I set up my bullet journal with this kind of cozy September scarf blankety kind of theme, a plaid theme. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you want it, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other planning content. And if you made it this far in the video, I don't know if they have plaid emojis, but leave either some kind of blue, brown, or burgundy emoji in the comments to let me know that you were here. And until next time, keep planning. Bye!